Can our parties announce for the record for the state? All right, and Mr. Delgado, come forward. And are you Dean Pablo Delgado? All right, you're going to need to keep your voice up. Mr. Delgado, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's to be a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. This will run concurrent with County Court Cause number 658820. State will take in consideration County Court Cause number 679858. There's to be restitution payable to Taylor, Taylor, Holly, Holley, Hughes, Raul, Reyes, Reyez, Mendez, Mendez. Did you understand that to be the agreement? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Taylor Holly Hughes, Raul Reyes Mendez, John Jay High School, and Cats 1 and 2. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Here's where the plea bargain comes into play, and it's fascinating. The state wants 2 years deferred adjudication, community service, restitution, and a no-contact order with multiple victims. Let's break that down. Restitution means paying back for damages. No contact means he can't even breathe the same air as the victims or associated institutions. This isn't just about punishing Delgado, it's about protecting the community. But notice the subtle play. By stacking conditions, community service, drug evaluation, no contact, the state ensures that Delgado is walking a tightrope. Miss one community service hour, fail a drug test, boom, jail time. Judge Boyd hasn't ruled yet, but she's watching closely. And let's be real, when you're 18 and already facing a felony, 2 years on probation might sound like a gift, but it's really a test. Would you take that deal if it meant dodging state jail, or would you risk trial?
State, any evidence?
State offers Exhibit 1 and all that.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Prior after reviewing state's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, why is there to be no contact with John Jay High School?
Your Honor, that was a part of the conditions that were put in the file. From my understanding is that this crash happened in the John Jay area.
Okay. All right. And how old are you? Did you graduate high school? Why not? I mean, there's an answer for that. I'm waiting. Why? Well, I mean, the truth. Your only job as a child is going to school. Your mom and dad are here, so I'm assuming they allowed you to go to school. So all you had to do was go to school. That was your job. Some people see it as a full-time job. My mom would always say, going to school is your job. So you can unwind and play a little bit when you get home, but then you do your homework. So my question to you is why you dropped out of school.
And here comes Judge Boyd in full parental force. She looks Delgado dead in the eye and basically says, "Your one job was to go to school. You couldn't even do that." She's not just judging the crime, she's judging the life choices that led him here. This is classic courtroom drama, when judges step out of the legal script and step into raw human truth. Her words sting because she's right. Dropping out isn't just about missing classes, it's about missing structure, discipline, and responsibility. Notice how she brings up his parents. They let you live under their roof, and you couldn't do the bare minimum. That's not just legal, that's cultural, universal. What do you think? Should judges scold defendants like this, or does it cross into personal lecturing?
All right. And so when you dropped out of school and stopped going, where were you living? And see, maybe your mom should have put you out, because the rules in our house was either you're going to school or you're getting a job, but you're not going to be sitting around the house getting buzzed, as what I see in this police report, doing nothing with your life. Because that's when people have a sense of entitlement. So meanwhile, I guess your mom and dad were working and you just not going to school, doing your own thing, like you're taking a gap year. If you take a gap year, that's supposed to be after you graduate from high school. You don't take a gap year during high school. Do you understand? So what drugs have you been using?
This is where Judge Boyd corners Delgado. She's not asking casually, she's drilling. Why? Because sentencing isn't just about punishment, it's about risk management. If Delgado's hooked on drugs, probation is doomed. He tries to downplay it, just marijuana, but Judge Boyd isn't buying it. She warns him, "If you lie, I'll send you back to jail. Order a PSI, pre-sentence investigation, and the truth will come out anyway." That's powerful. She's basically saying, "Lie to me, and I'll bury you." The lesson: judges want honesty, not because they care about confessions, but because they need to tailor conditions that actually work. If he's abusing harder substances, probation won't cut it. Viewers, do you think Delgado should have confessed everything up front, or was he smart to hold back?
I'm not talking about at the Bexar County Jail. I'm like, what drugs have you been using in your lifetime? No, it's more than marijuana. So here's the thing. You better be honest with me. Otherwise, let me just tell you what's going to end up happening. What's going to end up happening is I'm not going to sentence you today. You're going to go back to the Bexar County Jail. A PSI report will be filed. And at that time, I'll see what drugs you've been using in the past. I'm trying to set conditions so that you can be successful on probation, because otherwise, if you're unsuccessful, you're looking at going to the state jail facility for 2 years. And I know your parents are here and maybe you don't want to know, but you better tell me the truth. So other than marijuana, what other drugs haven't you been using?
Pablo Delgado was on supervision for an offense he is accused of committing to others that the magistrate court judge saw fit to set his bond in one of those cases at $15,000. It stands to reason that his bond should be the same in an offense that arises out of the same criminal episode.
All right. So in that cause number, this is what the court will do. And Mr. Delgado, I want to let you know that I've heard what your attorney has said. I've heard what the state has said, and I'm looking at the fact that you are currently on probation. And the cases that you're alleged to have committed while you were on probation are theft of a vehicle and theft of a firearm. And I understand what your counsel is saying about the facts and the theft of the firearm. Court is going to set your bond and the CM number at $10,000, and the court is going to order full GPS and waive the fees.
This is the tug of war of justice. The defense wants $3,000. The state pushes for $15,000. And Judge Boyd slices the middle with $10,000 plus GPS monitoring. That's classic judicial balance, punishing enough to sting, but not crushing enough to be impossible. It's also a reminder that judges don't just rubber stamp prosecutor requests. They weigh the facts, the risks, and the fairness. For viewers, imagine being 18, already drowning in conditions, and now slapped with a $10,000 bond. Would that scare you straight?
Thank you.
And you're to reside with your mother and defense counsel. If you write the address to them in that motion, please.
Yes, I will, Your Honor.
All right, next, we're off the record. We need a date for this for a contested hearing. Counsel, do you have the discovery on the CM numbers?
On both of them, not quite, Your Honor. I haven't seen the videos on this,
All right,
Your Honor, but the state did provide me the written report from the police department, Your Honor.
all right.
And I believe, Your Honor, if I may, I believe the contested hearing is set for August 1st.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to keep the August 1st date. Is there anything else from either side?
State, Your Honor.
Not this time, Your Honor.
All right, we'll close the record. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
And Ms. Ferguson, if you'll give him an August Delgado. Hello.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, where's Mr. Delgado?
Don't know, Judge.
All right.
I did contact him and spoke to him on Friday. I tried calling him yesterday and got a message, the subscriber you dialed.
Yeah.
And I also tried this morning as well too, Your Honor.
All right, do you know if he is on a commercial bond or no?
Commercial line?
Yes.
I think that's just a regular cell phone.
Or is it a PR bond?
Oh, okay, a
Yeah.
bond, okay. Yeah, he's on a commercial bond, Your Honor.
Did you call the bondsman or
No, I haven't called the bondsman.
you want to call the bondsman? Otherwise, it's going to be a BF that's going to be issued.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and contact the bondsman.
All right, and then if you come back and if there's no luck, then we can hear it.
Okay.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thanks, sir. That's fine, approach, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. You had requested, the court had requested that I contact Delgado's bondsman. I have done so. And I also received a co-signer telephone number
Mhm.
and I contacted that and left a message.
Okay, all right, we'll go on the record.
Okay.
Could I have a prosecutor on Dean Pablo Delgado? Defendant is not present. Court is calling 2022 CR 3996, State of Texas versus Dean Pablo Delgado. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Gary, hand job.
Defense?
Ron Zimmerman.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 11 a.m. and your client has not made an appearance. Have you sought to contact your client?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Do you want to place anything on the record or no?
Yes, I have called. I talked to him on Friday on the telephone, and then I called him yesterday and received just a recorded message. I called this morning, his telephone number, received the same message, subscriber is not available. I then contacted the Bell bondsman listed for his cases and talked to the Bell bondsman. They gave me a number of the cosigner. I did contact that cosigner, called that number and left a message on that and have not received a return call.
All right, and Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement for Delgado in the hallway?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. He is not in the hall.
All right, state.
State's requesting, I believe, a bond forfeiture or judge's warrant, Your Honor.
All right, the court will issue a bond forfeiture. Your client will be remanded.
And there you have it. Judge Boyd gave Delgado every chance: deferred adjudication, probation terms, drug evaluation, employment deadlines, even the sternest life advice. But when push came to shove, he didn't show. He skipped court, ignored obligations, and forced the judge's hand. The outcome? Bond forfeiture. Remanded without bond, Delgado's safety net has collapsed. The message from Judge Boyd is clear: the system will give you rope, but if you hang yourself with it, that's on you. For us watching, this case is a brutal but important lesson. Law isn't just about punishment, it's about accountability. Delgado had choices. He made the wrong ones. What do you think? Was Judge Boyd too strict, or was she exactly what a young offender like this needed? Drop your thoughts below. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.